Ain't even like that. Just trying to match my swag. 'Cause I'm so cold. Ain't even like that. Just trying to match my swag. 'Cause I'm so cold.
Aburu aboye aboshishe. Greetings, loves. This is Iyanifa Ifaronke Efuntade. And I want to talk to you guys today about my mentorship, When Magic is Black Academy. I want you guys to be able to check out my website at www.honeynwind.com. I'm an Ifa priestess, and I teach all things about Ifa, but not only Ifa. I teach about metaphysical spirituality, hoodoo, and some voodoo. Okay, we do rituals, we do healing. I also do Ifa ceremonies like Eleke ceremonies and the Hand of Ifa. Okay, so if you guys are interested in learning more about your spirituality, about healing, about how to master your mind and those gifts within you, you guys check out my website. Okay, www.honeynwind.com. I look forward to speaking you guys and helping you on your journey. Peace. Aburu aboye washishe. Greetings. This is Iyanifa Ifaronke Afuntade, and today is Ose Oya. Well, we venerate Mother Oya today, according to the Ose calendar. I'm going to go ahead and get started with opening prayer with Ose. So let's go ahead and go into the sermon. This sermon, I really would like it to be longer than what I am going to be talking about today, because there's so much information on this matter, but I kind of want to just go ahead and make it short, because I don't like to really be too long-winded and overwhelm you guys with too much information. But I really want you guys to really think upon what I'm going to be talking about here today, in regards to Oya and the other things I'm bringing up today, okay? So just a brief little education on Oya. We all know Oya, with working with her, she's a very, very powerful energy, okay? She is a warrior. That's one of our warrior orishas, okay? She's considered to be unbeatable. So whenever we're working with her, we have to have the confidence and know that whatever we're asking her to fight for us, that she's going to win, period, okay? She's also a protector of women and is often called upon women who find themselves in conflicts that they cannot resolve. So when you want to bring that smoke, you go to Oya. One of her energies is called Oya Iyashan, which means the mother of nine. And Apataki, which means stories. It is said that she was once barren. She couldn't have any children. And she ended up working with Oshun, which helped her with her fertility. All right. And now she is known as the mother of nine. She birthed Ibeji, which are the twins in Yoruba of the Orishas. But she also had 4 sets of twins that she miscarried. After that, she bore the Egungun. And you guys know the Egungun is our collective ancient ancestors, okay? Whose number is also represented as 9, but that is considered her 9th child, her 9th children. And she wears a colorful skirt with 9 colors that represents all of her children. Oya is also the mother of the graveyard. She is the one who helps carry souls to the other side. Her duty is to carry the souls of the dead to the afterlife. She helps people who die and transition into the afterlife and carries the souls of the dead to their final resting place. So she's almost like a death doula. Oya is also known for her powerful psychic abilities. She could perceive things beyond this world and calls forth the dead for discussions. She can even hold them back if she feels they have unfinished business on earth, okay? So if someone is about to transition and they're not done with their purpose or plan, she's like, no, go back. or if you want to communicate with someone who has passed over, Yeye Oya is the liaison between that and communication between that spirit or soul. Okay. She's known for psychic ability, so this is why sometimes I intertwine the third eye between her and Orunmila, who is the holder of the Akashic records. Okay. Now she's a benevolent goddess who loves all her people. She don't play about none of her children. Oya is fierce and a fiery demeanor. She is both feared and loved for a good reason. Okay. She's a very loving mother. And if necessary, she becomes a terrifying warrior. Okay. Where she could destroy villages and cause great suffering. So if she's fighting and defending her people, her children, she gonna bring all the smoke. She can destroy everything. Okay. She doesn't tolerate dishonesty, deceit, injustice. Okay. She should not be fooled around with her anger. Don't play with her. And just as much as she will fight for you, she's going to expect the same thing from you. Okay. In regards. So if she's asking you to do some things and to change certain things and you don't, she will flip your life upside down as well. Just like a mother who, disciplines her child. In Yoruba tradition, Oya is known as Yesanya. She is the god of lightning, winds, violent storms, death, and reincarnation. Sometimes she's referred to as the custodian of the cemetery gates or the heavenly gates. Regarded as one of the most powerful Yoruba deities, the Oya goddess was married to Shango, a Yoruba god, regarded as his favorite wife. But in some Pataki, she is also his sister, with Shango and Oya being the children of Yemiya. Okay. Now I paused there for a minute because as I was reading, a lot of people call the Orisha deities, but if you truly know the Yoruba religion, so to speak, lifestyle, the Orishas are known for the elements of God, the energies of God, according to nature. A lot of times people want to, refer to these energies as goddesses and deities in a way to form a human aspect to it. But we have to know that we're not worshiping a deity or goddess in a human form, so to speak. It is the element of the Most High God that is represented through his energy, her energy, with these orishas, okay? Now, a lot of people pray to Oya to protect them and their families, to give them strength and to combat life. You could also pray for her to attract love, money, and more. Okay. So if you're having a business, you could ask Oya to help you with that because she is the mother of the marketplace. Okay. Now we have to remember while praying to her, we have to throw caution to because we have to make sure that whatever we're asking for, that we're open and ready for that. Okay. Because she does have a bad temper. She don't play. She don't like disrespect or other vices. So if you're asking for something and you're in the current vibration to where you're not able to receive, and she tells you, I'll give you this, but you have to change that, you have to make sure you do just that, or she will whoop you. Okay? She's not to play with at all. This is why a lot of our Oya rituals, I'm very sensitive about who does them and whatnot, because if you're not truly in a full, even halfway alignment in life with any type of discipline or spiritual power, she will upset your household. Okay. And we've seen it in this mentorship. All right. So make sure that when we're petitioning to her, that we are in the correct vibration and environment, even the people around you. Okay, it will have to shift in order for you to bring forth that thing that which you desire, because she will snatch people out your life as well. Okay. We have to be in full alignment to be able to truly receive that which we want and which we're asking for of her. Okay. Now, today, what I want to elaborate on is how Oya and Egungun represents the number 9. Okay. So I want to talk about the significance of this number and how to apply it to your life. So 9 is the last single digit number in all numbers. Okay. 369. You guys heard of Tesla speaking about that. 9 is a very powerful number. There's a lot of numbers that are derivatives of 9, divide, multiply, you're going to get 9. Okay. Even the sequence of the DNA code, how it spirals itself, is holding itself together with the number 9. And it's so powerful because you know how they say your ancestors are in your DNA, and then how Oya represents your ancestors, the Egungun, and how it's held together. It's very, very powerful, okay, how 9 comes up. It's also revered in so many religions. There was 9 signs with Moses and the 9 warnings to Egypt to let his people go. Okay. You have so many in the Norse religion, and Odin hung from a tree for 9 days in order for him to see the 9 worlds and have certain secrets revealed to him in order for him to make the runes. It shows up in so many mythologies and religions, from Chinese to Hinduism to Buddhism. Okay. I would like to go into that, but like I said, it'll be a very, very long list of things to show you how powerful 9 is. Okay. But I just want to give you guys a brief lesson on it and how you could apply something and maybe to come up something later on this week to help you guys on your journey. Okay. Now, spiritually, the 9 is a very divine number. It has a very divine quality. It indicates human beings' ability to perceive energy beyond their physical bodies and has the potential to sense the elements that inhibit other beings and their natural components. Okay. There's one, I forgot which tradition, but there are 9 elements. You know how we represent the 4 elements mainly. There's one religion that does 9. Okay. I'm gonna drop that in the chat later on. Now, 9 represents empathy, unconditional love, experiences, emotion, inner lights, intuition, endings, the rite of passage, and it represents the age of knowledge as it emerges in your life when you have sufficient experience in life to take charge of your destiny. Now, 9 stands for transcendence and ascent to a greater level of consciousness. Okay. Utilizing the number 9 in your life helps you catapult into the changes that are necessary for you to enter a new chapter in your journey and to finally close the current one in your life to elevate your current situation on a physical, spiritual, and material state. Now, after you have diligently done all the necessary work on yourself on all levels, the 9 will show up to encourage you to close the final chapter in your life in order for you to elevate yourself and reap the blessings that you have sown. Now, on the contrary, if you haven't been diligent to your path, if you haven't been working on yourself like you should, okay, you're going to feel the pressure of the 9 in your life. With the lack of focus and dedication, the 9 will indicate that you are going through a challenging time. Okay, this is going to leave you feeling stressed out, anxious, stuck in a rut, or overwhelmed by all that's happening to you. Okay, so 9, when the 9 comes up in your life, when you see a whole bunch of sequences of 9, when you see the number 9 in meditation, when the 9 comes up, it's an energy of letting you know it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to close this current chapter and ascend to a new level. Okay. But if you haven't been doing the work like you should, you're going to feel the pressures. You're going to feel the anxiety. You're going to feel just the stagnancy of your current situation because you're not taking the initiative to close out the chapter, to do all the healing that you're supposed to do, to utilize all the lessons that you have been giving in this current chapter in order for you to elevate and ascend. You're going to feel the pressures. Okay. 9 is a rite of passage to obtain, take all that you have obtained and learned to graduate. It's a time to graduate when you see the number 9. You go from the 9 to the 10, which really is a 1, which is a new beginning. Okay. A lot of people think that 10, when you bring up 10, that's a completion, especially in numerology or in tarot. But really, the new beginning starts with the 9. Okay. You have to end something in order to begin something new. All right. If you've been living up to your potential, it's an easy transition. Okay. Now, 9 will encourage us to take on these new responsibilities that are presented to us, the challenges and adventures. All right. The opportunities are used for us to develop what we need to grow spiritually, to advance ourselves along our personal path towards enlightenment and services to others. Now, let's look at the 4 elements in relation to number 9. Okay. We're going to relate to it in tarot since we all use tarot, because it's easier to kind of explain this to you. Okay. So we'll start off with the 9 of Swords, which is the air element. And plus, air also represents Oya's element, when she's also known for fire. But yeah, let's start with Swords. So the air element represents your thoughts and communication. It could represent sleepless nights, fearful thoughts, agony, crying at night, repetitive negative thoughts repeated over and over, and repeated trauma. It could also represent the end of the former, how you have mastered your mind and healed your subconscious and are now ready to move forward to the next chapter of completion, becoming a true warrior in the battlefield of your mind. When the 9 of Swords shows up, it asks you to truly take account of your mental capacity and how to handle your everyday thought and ideas, how you communicate with yourself and with others, and the vocabulary you are currently using to manifest things in your life. So how you're speaking, how you're moving, what are you saying to yourself in your head? Remember what I talked about in one of the sermons about the mind, okay? And what you even say into your own mind can manifest into your current reality, and how the energy and the vibration of that shows you where you are currently in your life, okay? So think about that. Can y'all hear the mower outside? No? Okay. Now, the next one is the 9 of Wands. Now, this is the fire energy, which also they say that Yeye Oya represents. Now, the fire element represents your spiritual battles and your passion for living life in your purpose. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. All the things that you have endured has now gotten you right here, right now, standing with all of your wounds, bandages, and scars in the battlefield of life. It is at this point where you decide to take all that which you have endured and move forward in completion, taking the lessons of how you have successfully maximized your strength and passion for life. How you can take your battle scars and be proud of how strong and wise it has made you in this journey, vowing not to repeat the same mistakes and mishaps of the former. You can now move forward with a newfound fire for life, ready to take on what's next with your newfound strength. Or you can block your next chapter and blessings, fearing of being wounded again because of the lack of understanding of your previous spiritual lessons. Now, this will only leave you stuck in heavy burden, holding on to this trauma, holding on to the past pain, that were only meant for you to learn from, to grow from, then to let go. Okay. When a lot of us get to the Nine of Wands, we're tired, we're broken down, we're beaten. Okay. And at that point of healing, it's when we decide when we're going to live in fear or where we're going to live and graduate to the next level with our battle scars in triumph and victory. Okay. You can't live in fear of being hurt again. When you're healed from that certain thing that you grew from spiritually, don't fear it happening again. Use it as your strength to move forward. Okay. Be proud of your battle scars. Now, the next one is the Nine of Cups. We all know this is the water element. And this represents your emotions, love, and your desire for wish fulfillment. When the Nine of Cups shows up, it reminds you of all those things you have walked away from in order for you to receive that which your heart truly desires. You're no longer in confusion of why things happen to you. You now obtain the emotional maturity that things happen for you. Your heart chakra is now in the correct vibration to receive all those things that you have been working to manifest in your physical life. When your wishes and blessings have been granted to you, you are now able to maintain and multiply the blessing in order for you to be blessed and for you to bless others in your life. You become the walking example of mastering your lower selves out of the repetition of localized debilitating pain. And now you are elevated in the mind of the heart to a level of receiving all that is your birthright. Okay. So when we are mastering ourselves from those lower levels, we can now elevate to the heart chakra. We know that the heart chakra is a chakra that's between the lower and the higher chakras. If this chakra is not healed or mastered, it is not possible for you to elevate into the higher realms of your chakra. It is a block. Okay. So if you think you're seeing things in the third eye, but your heart chakra is not cleared, pure, or healed, it's all an illusion or it's distorted information. Okay. So it's very necessary to heal this heart chakra. In our last lesson, we talked about how the heart chakra has its own Taurus field. Okay. So we have to make sure that we are elevating our heart chakra, the mind of the heart, as well on our spiritual journey. Okay, so the last element is the earth element, the Nine of Pentacles. The earth element represents your freedom and independence in your material and physical world. All of your hard work and diligence has freed you from the repeated cycles, and now you are a walking manifestation of triumph and victory, of all of your dedication to yourself and for your soul's journey. Now, this is the energy that says, I don't look like what I've been through. This is that glow. Okay. You have purposefully brought down all the things in the spirit world into your reality and have mastered the elements to your desires. So all the prayers that you've had, all the rituals that you have put up in the ethers, all those crying tears of prayers that you have put up there have now came down from the 5D to the 3D and manifest. You are now free from the stress of humanity and are walking abundant on all things. You have nurtured and healed yourself into a new vibration in which you now take on any challenge from any element that comes your way. Like attracts like as well. So whatever is thrown at you that is below this vibration or your current vibration, it's just going to flow right past you, missing the mark. So in this energy, you can't worry about people doing any type of negative witchcraft on you, any negative gossip, any type of hexing on you. It's not going to be attracted to you. It's going to miss the mark because you are not in that energy or vibration. This is the energy of gratitude, veneration to Mother Gaia, abundance, and faithfulness to maintain the highest vibration at all times in order for you to quickly and constantly attract the most highest good for you and your path. Okay. Now, as I speak of the number 9 today and giving you guys examples, I want you to really think about your current vibration in life. How are you feeling right now? What you're thinking about right now? What are the things that are attracting to you right now? And those things that you have, what are your thought processes with it? How does it make you feel? Okay. What is the cause and effect of your current situation and decisions that you're making in your life? Okay. How are people reacting to you? How are people blessing you? Okay. I want you to think about all those things. And I want you to think about what keeps repeating in your life. Okay. What is the open-ended record? What's got you stuck in a rut? What is crippling you from moving forward in your spiritual growth, your physical growth, your financial growth? Okay. What is that thing that you are not willing to let go of that has gotten you comfortable, that has gotten you uncomfortably comfortable with the repetition of stagnancy? What has been the repeated messages of your higher self, of your gungun, of your spirit guides, of the Most High? What is the repeated messages that you've been getting that now has silenced? I really want you guys to think about this and meditate on this, okay? And challenge yourself, all right? To end what no longer serves you and to open up the door to true change so that you can stop wasting your time and your gifts on the same level of a game that you have been on when you have supposed to have mastered this level and graduated from this a long time ago, okay? It's time to beat that monster in the Mario game to go to level 2. Okay. So this week I kind of want to challenge you guys. I know you guys already have enough assignments and enough life. Life is lifing, but I don't care. I want you guys to come up with something. I want you guys to take the 4 elements that I talked about today with the number 9, with those 4 tarot cards. And I want you to come up with a ritual using the energy of 9. Okay. And I want you to write a prayer to Oya to help you with this change, or even, it doesn't even have to be a change. If you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, if you want something to be enhanced in order for you to be even more masterful, okay, take one of these tarot cards that you desire, where you think that your current energy is, or where you desire to be, and have her help you with that, okay? Like I said, 9 represents endings. It's a life passage to graduate to the next level. Okay. It takes 9 months to birth a baby. All right. What do you want to give birth to? Some of you guys have been pregnant for years. I know y'all tired. Push that blessing out. Okay. You could come up with any type of ritual, but I want you guys to present it to me. If you don't want to post or prayer to Oya in the chat, you could always send stuff to me privately. But at least put a pretty picture of whatever your ritual that you come up with. You guys have taken enough classes to have a well-rounded ritual, okay? And make sure you guys are divining before and afterwards, okay? And really, really sit with Oya. Bring in Oya, bring in the Egungun. Okay, maybe they will start repeating that message that they have stopped whispering to you. Okay. Do we have any questions?
No carbon copy. Ain't even like that. Just trying to match my swag. 'Cause